Welcome to Tybalt's Apprentice, and let me share with you my first world problem, which is I've had so many sales in my store that I haven't had a time to do anything except make Mythic. So that's what you're going to see right here. Yeah, so it's nuts because when I stopped trying, well, actually, you know what? Go to my blog. Go to Dark Ritual, www.darkritual.site. You can read the blog there and understand what's happening. But if you actually want to see it, let's look at it. This is what we're going for. We are hopefully going to get in Golden Saucer and do that along with the caverns, but we didn't get that this time. So it's what you would expect. It's the Dragonstorm with the Etali. That's what we're going for. We have some other lands in here. This deck ideally goes off. There's the Golden Saucer. Ideally, we would have had that first turn. We would have had the land that gives us 2 mana to only activate other land abilities, but we are in serious trouble because, as you can see, they're going to go wide and they're going to go fast. I have to go faster if I can, and I don't see what I need. My saving grace is the fact that I will be able to use this dinosaur for direct damage for the very first, and I've got to make sure I've got to make the mana available for it, for the very first creature they put out there so that they don't start stacking their artifacts. And yep, sure enough, they're going to use their artifact synthesizer to synthesize yet another artifact and a creature, and this is not going to be big enough to destroy them. So I can only hope to draw into what I need. I'm going to have to draw into a Dragonstorm. I have that Golden Saucer there so I can get an extra treasure token, which I failed to do. So it doesn't matter. We're on to turn 5 and I've got 5 mana. Usually this works. This deck works by turn 5 at the latest, turn 4 at the best. Turn 5 is a pretty standard hit. Luckily, the Cavern of Souls will let me cast dinosaurs, dinosaurs is a choice I made. So it'll let me cast them without being interrupted and stopped. What happens a lot of times, though, is they counter the later spell. This game is going long, and that's not good. If they were aggressively swinging into me, that would be a problem, but we are still going to strike out on this treasure token. It's because I'm doing this as a video to, show off how the game goes and the deck works, and it's just not going to cooperate, so I'm going to have to take a big hit. I will not be able to survive, but you know what? I just drew the winning card right now. With that, I will drop the Dragonstorm. I don't know why I'm doing that. I should have dropped the Dragonstorm. What was I thinking? I guess I was thinking I was going to get this guy on the board and make sure that I cast everything now from exile. And every time I do that, it's going to be 2 damage to the person. I would prefer that this was Etali, but it's not. So I'll take what I can get. And the problem with drawing that card is the fact that sometimes you get to put your combo pieces in your hand where they shouldn't be. This was not Etali. But we're working him down. We're working him down. We're going to keep bouncing. We're going to keep bouncing this until this one right now is an Etali. No, it's another Dragonstorm. All right, so this one's going to be Etali. No, it's not. So we're going to play this. We're going to keep the one that hasn't been used yet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to discover 4 and hope that this right now is going to be Etali right now. This is it. It's going to turn it over and put that in our hands. The very next card. Okay, well, there's an Etali in the deck, I swear. And we might even see it. Maybe. But the game is over. It doesn't matter. This puts me from Diamond into Mythic. First time ever. Thank you for sharing this experience with me and watching it. If you want to see more or know a little bit more about it, go to darkritual.site. There's a blog up there about this. This is one of 3 decks. I use 3 different decks to rotate. This is really the one that pushed me over the edge, and I'm going over the edge now. See you guys later.